Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Peace, peace. This is Ryan Terry from Terghetti TV, and I just wanted to talk about the music industry a little bit. Somebody asked me the other day about like how did I get started? What made me want to go pursue this passion, and I try to put it in layman's terms as simple as possible, but it's kind of complex. But essentially, what you need to know, like, is this something you want to do? I know that's a cliche. Is this something you really want to do? Because when times they're not looking promising, you're still gonna have to push that dream. You know what I mean? So make sure the passion is there first before anything. And then, two, I know there's a lot of people that won't talk to you about this. Make sure your mental health is good. Make sure you're in good mental health, because the reason why I say that is, like, in the music industry, like, we don't really talk about that, and it'll show in the music. And I'm all about longevity. I feel like longevity is the key. I've known a lot of people that have had a little bit of success, and then they got hype off that, and then that's it. You know what I mean? They go crazy because they thought the money would change it and the fame would change it, and that's not the case. So we all understand that, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Three, check your energy when you go to these studios, because all right, you're probably asking, like, who the fuck is this guy? Who am I? And well, I've had the type of success I've had. Not to brag, I'm not saying this to brag or throw in your face, just to give you credibility about who I am. I've worked in Radio Disney studios. I've worked with the producer from ASAP Type Beats. He's from ASAP Mob. You know what I mean? I've worked with him. I've worked with some others, like out in New York. I've seen, a couple people. I've shook hands and rubbed elbows with people that were just way, like, beyond, more successful than me. And I felt like, damn, how the hell did I get here? But at the end of the day, I knew how I got there. It was hard work and, perspiration. But what I'm saying is, back to what I was saying, you got to check your energy when you're around these people. If you're going around without, like, an arrogant mentality, like you got this social media big head on, where you walk around like people owe you and they're entitled, to how you feel and what you want, you got it backwards. Because I'm going to be real. Nobody really gives a fuck about you in this industry until you have numbers and you have money. That's one of the bad things about it. You might meet a couple people that are, heartfelt and really, really give a fuck, you know what I mean? And those are the people you want to keep close, don't do them wrong. But there's other people that will step on your neck to get success before you. And knowing that, I'm not saying that to scare you, but I'm making you be aware, because my problem at first, I cared too much. You know what I mean? I cared too much. And when I first went out to New York, man, I know some of you people that's been to the city or live in a bigger place than where I'm at now. I'm in like Henderson, Kentucky, which is a small town. But those places where you can just walk in the city, you know what I mean? And then there's those people that walk up on you like, hey, you know what I mean? They try to approach you, and sometimes they don't have the best intent, or they might have the best intent, but they approach you. I was the gullible one that like couldn't say, just keep walking and be disrespectful. I learned fastly that you got to keep it pushing. And I'm using that analogy to say, like, some of these people in the industry, they act like they care about you, but they only just trying to see what you can do for them. Don't be one of those people, because those are the type of people it doesn't matter how successful you are. People aren't inviting you back to the studio session. If they feel like this person feels like he's better than everybody or she's better than everybody, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to want that person around. You know what I mean? Nobody really wants to be around that. And hold on, let me get some of this coffee real quick. Sorry for the sturdy camera. I mean, the not sturdy camera, but yeah, make sure you check your energy. That's the first thing. Third thing. Okay, I'm kind of everywhere right now, but the fourth thing in the music industry, what you really want to know is your demographic. Who's really rocking with your music? You know what I mean? And that's an honest question. Like, even if it's like 5 people, your mom, your cousin, some random person in Alaska, you need to find out who those people are and make sure you're taking care of them. Make sure you're giving them exclusive music. Make sure they feel appreciated. Make sure they feel appreciated, because those 5 people are gonna grow into 10, 20, maybe even 30, 40, and expand, down the line. And like, if you really want to make a business off this is the approach I'm getting. If you want to make money off this, this is why I'm telling you these rules, because they're not really rules, but just things that I've learned that help me. Because I remember making my first, 300 off music. It felt good. It felt awesome. You know what I mean? Even the feeling of getting a check from a job did not come close to how I felt when I first got my own organic cash off my talent. It's a really good feeling. Really good feeling. Okay. And another thing in this music industry, which is number 5, make sure you're working on your craft. Like, I can't stress this enough. I'm a songwriter, and I've had those times where I just stopped writing for like 6 months. You know what I mean? And we all know when you don't use your gift, you lose it. Like, for real, you lose it. You kind of get rusty. You know what I mean? You don't want to be shaky out here with it. Like, make sure you're sharpening your iron. And what I mean by that, make sure you're practicing. You know, even if it's like if you just for 30 minutes, make sure you do it, because it'll just keep you sharp. You know what I mean? We all know this. Some people might think, oh, this guy's telling me something I already know. And I might be, but you'd be surprised how many people out here do not know just these essentials. You know what I mean? So that's 5, tips of keeping you, moving forward in the industry. You know what I mean? Because like the industry, first of all, let's talk about it. Everybody has this fake facade that the industry is like Disneyland or something, or like this is a Disney movie. I thought that too at first. I thought I was going to go to New York, you know what I mean, or blow up like the movie, and like, like the shit you see on TV. No, it's not going to happen like that for everybody. I'm sorry to say that. And it doesn't have to happen like that for everybody. We have the internet. Like right now, I don't know where you're at or what you're doing, but I'm talking, we're having a conversation, I'm having a coffee, and like we're reaching out to each other, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're connecting, and the internet is a beauty, so use it. It's a tool. Definitely use it. Use it to your advantage, you know what I mean? Utilize that. I know a lot of people are scared of the internet, you know what I mean? And it sounds like, what does he mean? People are scared? Yeah, they're scared to expose themselves or expose their talents. And there's a lot of other people that only want their followers to see the highlights of what's going on. Like what looks good, like they're living this life, like they're on. I'm telling you, this false perception of you saying you're on and showing people that you're on and you're not on that level is gonna fuck you up. Because you're gonna go somewhere and people are gonna know like it just something don't add up. You know what I mean? So keep it a buck. And what I mean by that, keep it real. Don't fake the funk. Like let people know like what's going on. Like even if you're having hard times, you know what I mean? Don't fake it. Don't kick dirt up on it, because you know why? One day they're gonna go back and they'll be like, I remember so and so, you was in this situation and they came a long way and they got out of it. You know what I mean? And that people enjoy seeing the struggle stories when they get successful than just a successful person just being successful. And the other side of it, they like, it's kind of vindictive and dark, but they like successful stories falling back and then people falling off. Like, the whole Demi Lovato thing, hopefully she recovers, you know what I mean? My heart goes out to her. I don't know her. She doesn't know she doesn't know me. You know what I mean? I went out to one of her shows in Nashville a couple months ago. It was awesome, you know what I mean? It felt pretty empowering, but let that be a message. Nobody's perfect. And the one thing about her is she's pretty transparent about her addictions and stuff. But I'm just using her as an example. So like, it's not new to shit. You know what I mean? Like if you're a felon and shit, talk about that. You know what I mean? If you, whatever it may be, if it's a bad situation, if you were homeless at one point, and honestly, believe it or not, I don't even tell people this, and this is like a good time for me to say it. Like when I was in New York for a year, I was in homeless shelters, out there grinding, trying to get it. You know what I mean? Like, just walking a thin line, trying to get this music out. You know what I mean? I didn't give up, and people are probably like, well, why aren't you in New York now? I mean, I'm going back to New York. I'm just here on a little vacation trip, trying to get fit, trying to get right. I met my girlfriend, Lauren, and like I just wanted to build with her a little bit here before I went back. You know what I mean? So like I'm on a hiatus right now, but I'm working. See, best believe I'm working, and I got a new project coming out. Oh, my cat keeps bothering. Let's see if he wants to say hey to y'all. Hold on. GG. I'm sorry, I'm digressing, but hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Say hey, G. But yeah, the reason why I said that, I mean, I don't want no sob story about, oh, I was homeless. It's not that. It's just being real. It's being real. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I have enough success to like put you on or anything, because I'm not even on. I'm still growing, but I just made a choice, you know, to really pursue this music. And I know there's somebody out there that's kind of contemplating, like they might be nice at, you know, freestyling and writing. They might be nice, you know, for real, but they're just really scared to take that leap of faith. You know what I mean? I'm just here to tell you, like, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. Don't be waiting on the perfect time either, because the time is now. You know what I mean? Get it in. Do what you got to do. And this, I know I'm using music as the subject, but this could be anything. This could be anything. College, some people don't know what they want to major, so they out here, you know, looking shaky. And it's like, bro, just if you feel that passion to do it, that will to do it, and it's fun to you, why not take a chance? This is Ryan Terry at Terghetti TV signing off. Y'all have a good morning. Enjoy wherever you are. Subscribe if you want. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. We're really trying to build this channel organically. Still working out the kinks, but we're getting there. Thanks for tuning in, you know, and I'll see you next time. Peace.